All right. So Julio Foolio killers is facing the death penalty. We gonna get into all that. But before we do, um, my prayers and condolences. Shout out to the whole Florida, man. Anybody that got to deal with this Hurricane Milton. They just had another hurricane. I think it was Helene, whatever that was. And it's like in less than 30 days, you know what I'm saying? 2 hurricanes. So, they really finna be going through it in Florida, man. Prayers and condolences to Florida. But the mayor of Tampa, Jane Castro, when all this settled, vote her out, man. Vote her out. Get her straight up out of there, you feel me? Because she said, if you choose to stay in one of the evacuation areas, you are going to die. Anyone born and raised in Tampa, in the Tampa Bay areas, has never seen anything like this before. This is the second hurricane that hit Tampa in 30 days. This could be one of the strongest of all time. Well, man, I think you could have made that message a little bit better than that. I don't think people that know a hurricane coming want to hear about death and dying and all that. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like I said, man, shout out to the whole Florida. My prayers and condolences to everybody out there that's finna have to deal with this, man. And they're still going through it from the last hurricane that came through. Now, this been a hurricane too. Goddamn Julio Foolio case. So now, I already had told y'all that, you know what I'm saying, his killers is facing the death penalty. You feel me? It's crazy out here. So we finna watch this video and then we gonna get into some more stuff.
Investigators say 5 people came down from Jacksonville and worked together to follow and ultimately kill a rapper who was here celebrating his birthday. 4 of those suspects appeared in court today. Fox 13's Ariel Placencia joins us live in Tampa. And Ariel, we know authorities are still searching for the 5th suspect, but you saw the 4 defendants in court today. What happened?
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Old girl on the left look mean as hell. Don't she? Like, damn, bitch, who be making you mad in the morning? Damn, you show up to work with a face like that? I'm just saying, she look mean as hell.
Well, Linda, today we learned that the state announced that it is considering the death penalty in this case, but a final decision has not been made yet on which of those defendants, if any, will be facing it.
All right, so all defendants are present, as well as their counsel and the state.
That's 4 defendants with 4 different attorneys, all appearing together in a Hillsborough County courtroom Wednesday. Rashad Murphy, Isaiah Chance, Sean Gathright, and Alicia Andrews are accused of making the trip down from Jacksonville to follow and track rapper Charles Jones as he moved around Tampa to celebrate his birthday in June. Eventually, the rapper, who also goes by the name Julio Foolio, went to the Home 2 Suites near USF, where surveillance video recorded 3 shooters firing at his vehicle in the parking lot, killing him, in what investigators have described as an ongoing gang war. In court Wednesday, the attorneys described a large amount of evidence that needs to be reviewed,
inclusive of the in excess of 300-page police report, as well as what I anticipate to be dozens of listed witnesses.
Murphy, Chance, and Gathright all waived their right to speedy trial in court Wednesday. Here's Tampa criminal defense attorney Hunter Chamberlain, who is not affiliated with this case.
Normally, you would waive your right to a speedy trial because your defense attorney needs more time to prepare.
However, Andrew's attorney told the courtroom that her client, who is pregnant, would not be waiving speedy trial. This means the state must bring her to trial sooner rather than later. A preliminary trial date was set for this.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie though, man. The more I think about it, just imagine that you gotta tell your daughter or your son that you about to have, I helped them give your daddy the death penalty. Crazy, bruh. And it's crazy that they putting the speed trial on her because that was the decision that she made, but she had a minimum role. And Gutter Zay had a minimum role too. But what Gutter Zay didn't understand was they don't care about all that. You a murderer. It's different. Y'all different in Florida. Like, no, you a murderer too. They gave it to her too. Her too. You feel me? But she tricked and she cut her deal. This is crazy, man. It's crazy.
It's coming January.
And if you don't think the case against you is very strong, then what you are doing is essentially depriving the state of time to find witnesses, to find evidence.
Another potential strategy could be
that she will cooperate and provide information and even potentially testimony in exchange for consideration when it comes time to sentence her for whatever charges she has pled to.
Meanwhile, the state announced Wednesday that they are considering the death penalty.
The final decision has not been made. It is going to be reviewed within the next 2 weeks, Judge.
Okay. Now, the judge did set some preliminary dates today for those not facing the death penalty. They're expected to go to trial in December of 2025. Those who are, that would be April of 2026. We'll be back in court next month to get an update on these trial dates, as well as a general overview of where things stand in this very layered case. I should also add that that fifth suspect, Davion Murphy, remains at large at this hour.
Yeah, they said Davion Murphy was on the Twitter Spaces threatening people. Nigga on the run trying to catch some more bodies. So that's crazy to me. But yeah, man, they facing the death penalty. Bop done sped the trial up. So they basically looking at it like, shit, we trying to kill them as quick as we can. You know what I'm saying? But this is what we gonna do. We gonna dive into how we even got to this point. You feel me? So let's check this out.
Young and Ace's biggest op got taken out, but now the cops are all over him and the situation is getting worse every day. So we're breaking the whole crazy story down. In June 2024, Young and Ace's op Julio Foolio got shot and killed while he was celebrating his birthday in Tampa. Foolio had been posting his location all over social media while he was partying with his friends. They ended up getting kicked out of their Airbnb and had to move the party to a Holiday Inn, which is when he was ambushed in the parking lot and shot multiple times. Foolio probably thought he was safe because he wasn't in his hometown, but police say that the shooters drove all the way from Jacksonville to Tampa after studying his movements on social media. Fans, local police, and the feds all knew that Foolio and Ace had been beefing for years, and both of them had almost been killed a few different times. So when Foolio died, everyone started looking at Ace and his crew from the jump. Ace and Foolio both went viral for making wild diss tracks where they sent shots at their dead homies. But Ace took it to another level when he dropped the track Do It on the same day Foolio died and rapped, "Every car I'm in, these bitches tinted. Choppers and killers in it. Catch his ass and do his ass. You know it finished. Flip his ass and smoke."
I ain't gonna lie. Young and Ace want to get locked up for Julio Foolio body so bad. It's like he trying, bro. And I know. Well, at least I think he ain't had nothing to do with it, but I mean, man, he ain't gonna let it go, man. But you know, I could understand what they said. Julio had something to do with his people getting took out. So it's like I understand it, man. But at the same time, sometimes you just gotta leave stuff alone, man. I'm talking about he wanted so bad, they might just try to throw something bad on him just because.
Smoke his ass. We stand on business. All my niggas get active. Jump in the car, we all in traffic. And niggas called the phone, said they got the low. I told them do it. I ain't sparing shit. It's on site if we into it. Foolio's murder case was all over the news. So Ace got even more views by dissing him right after on the track Game Over and rapped, 5 in the morning, I got a call. What is this? Dead on the flow, dead on arrival, Mr. Six. I'm steady screaming out, fuck the law.
This nigga want to go to jail, y'all.
Car,
this nigga want to go to jail, man.
Got hit. I told them niggas they don't want no war with this shit. And I told them niggas go and step hard around this bitch. The cops were already saying that some dudes from Jacksonville were the ones who pulled the trigger on Foolio. And Ace got even more attention for the situation when he dropped the track Ready to Die and said, "Niggas is dead from around the corner. TikTok. I was chilling, these niggas thought they was running shit. These niggas got a couple of views, they thought he was really lit. And they not outside for real, for real. The ops be dying for real, for real. Hop out the car and chase something. You think you can go face to face with me? The last nigga 6 feet deep. And face shot, fuck 12. They ain't solving nothing. Niggas did all that running, that fuck nigga still died. Fuck nigga dead, his dog trying to keep his name alive. Everyone already thought Ace might have been connected to Foolio getting killed, and a reporter even asked the sheriff in Jacksonville if they were investigating Ace for it. The sheriff said they didn't have an open investigation against Ace right then, but he said that they were always watching Ace, and he couldn't make any moves in Jacksonville without the cops knowing about it.
We don't have an investigation on him right now, but he can't move around in Jacksonville without us knowing about it.
Ace's homies were dissing Foolio too. Spin the bands and Whopper with the chopper dropped the track Foolio Dead and rapped, "Foolio dead for real, it's not a joke. I know they said it the last time, this time it's not a hoax. I'm from Jacksonville, we jack and kill, pop that steel gang, let's go. That boy a pack, roll him up, big smoke. His mama stronger than him, that bitch survived, he got blicked down.
Damn.
And I would tell you, ask Charles Jones, but he dead for real. This time, it's serious. He ain't coming back. And if he do, y'all can kill me. Somebody gotta die. It can't be us. We gotta kill. We might have to touch one of these niggas to make them feel it." Nobody knew if Ace and his crew were involved with the hit on Foolio or if they were just dissing because of the beef. But then the police started making arrests and everyone realized how deep it really was. The first person who got booked for Foolio's murder was a dude named Sean Gathright. He's from Oxford, Mississippi.
A goddamn Fortnite champion. Tall as hell. Could have been hooping. Fortnite champion, nigga. Could have been with the FaZe Clan getting easy money. Was in the interrogation room, tried to escape through the ceiling. Are you a dirty motherfucker? Oh, but you, all them other guns, and they gonna give you all them other bodies too. But boy, they gonna fry you on top of the building, boy. This is crazy.
But allegedly had strong ties to Jacksonville. But it doesn't seem like he was tight with Ace. Then one day later, the cops busted a dude who was allegedly affiliated with ATK named Gutta Zay and his girlfriend, Alicia Andres. Then the cops announced that the last two suspects were two dudes from 1200 named
The Murphys. Davion all on Twitter Spaces talking about he's still trying to kill more niggas.
Davion and Rashad Murphy. Sean Gathright, Davion Murphy, and Rashad Murphy are the ones who allegedly shot Foolio. And it turns out that Davion and Rashad had a big reason to take him out. Back in 2018, Rashad Murphy's little brother Spaz was killed by Foolio's homie Kenny K. Kenny K beat the murder case and got off with 5 years on a manslaughter charge instead. And Foolio and the rest of 6 blocks can't
Kenny the
visit
Capper,
Spaz,
goddamn.
and somebody even peed on his grave. The sheriff said they're not investigating Ace right now, but that doesn't mean the feds and the Jacksonville PD aren't watching. The Jacksonville cops have been all over Ace, and back in April, he got booked on a gun charge in Jacksonville Beach. Ace and his homies were in a whip that got stopped by the police, and when they realized Ace's crew was rolling deep with 6 dudes in the car, they immediately called for backup in case the situation popped off. When backup got to the scene, they pulled everyone out of the car and started searching. The cops found 7 guns in the car, and they said Ace had access to 3 of them, including a Draco and an assault rifle. Ace got booked, and the cops took his DNA to test the guns. The situation wasn't looking good for him, because Ace is already a convicted felon, but he caught a lucky break in the case and got the charges dropped because the cops didn't find enough DNA on the guns. Ace has had one of the wildest careers in the game, and after he got booked in Jacksonville Beach, he reached out to 50 Cent and said that 50 should make a movie about his life. Ace beat the gun case, but he's still having drama with the cops. After Foolio died, Ace did an interview with DJ Academics and talks about trying to stay safe in the streets. Academics said that Ace should be wearing a bulletproof vest, and Ace said that the cops won't even let him wear a bulletproof vest or ride in a bulletproof whip.
If I was you, I'd be wearing a bulletproof vest today.
I can't wear bulletproof vests. Anyways.
Why not?
They got some shit. They say I can't. The police tell me I can't wear a bulletproof vest, and I can't be in a bulletproof truck.
Not being able to wear a vest or make your whip bulletproof is already crazy. But then Ace claimed that the cops won't even let him hire security.
And they say I can't have security.
After Foolio died, Ace was getting a lot of attention with the new tracks, but the situation also ended up hurting his pockets. Ace wanted to do a bunch of shows while his name was hot, but the cops started shutting them down. Gucci Mane, Plies, Young Miami, and Rob 49 were all supposed to do a show in Tampa, but when Ace got added to the show, the whole thing got canceled. And then an email from the people running the venue leagues where they talked about the situation. According to the email, Foolio was murdered right up the street from where the concert was supposed to happen, and they talked about getting the police involved if Ace was.
Police shut down his show. They said, we ain't getting you no more bread to do no more crimes, nigga. Not here you won't get it, nigga. We might have to come book you. Hey, now this the crazy part where everybody like, okay, they look face. They could have let the show go on and knew he was gonna be there if they was really looking for him like that. They could have locked him up in Tampa.
Coming. After the show got canceled, Ace hopped on IG Live and aired the cops out for getting the show stopped.
Jacksonville police and shit. I don't know how they be doing this shit, but they always call around and cancel my shows. What's up with y'all? What's going on?
You better not never go back there, nigga. They don't like you, nigga. They don't like you. That's what's going on. I can tell you, don't go back.
Ace had a show in Virginia that got canceled, then another concert in Gainesville, Florida, but the Tampa show was definitely the biggest one. Fans thought Ace might chill on the Foolio distance since the cops were all over him. But then in August 2024, he dropped a freestyle and rapped, "I'm getting rich off the dead, like that's my problem. Can't trust nobody, but my chopper, that's my problem. Little nigga died, got caught in traffic, that's my problem. And when his bitch got hit with that stick, that wasn't my problem. When his mom got hit with that shit, that wasn't my problem." Foolio's ex-girlfriend Bubin Baby got shot and lost a finger while she was driving Foolio's whip. And rumors say that Ace's homie Leaky is the one who pulled the trigger.
And one of his
Foolio's
girlfriends
mom
got
also
shot
got
in the
hit
head.
up 8 times during the beat. So everyone knew who Ace was talking about when he dropped the freestyle. Ace talking crazy about Foolio like that is getting him a lot of views and streams. But a criminal lawyer named Bruce Rivers says that the cops could end up using all of the songs against Ace if he ever goes to court for Foolio's murder.
Did you hear what he just said? He said, fellas got the low, I told them to do it. Now, if they can link Young and Ace to any kind of case related to this is coming into evidence.
But Foolio's murder isn't the only reason that the cops are watching Young and Ace. Back in 2016, Ace and his homies allegedly tried to rob some weed dealers in Orange Park, Florida. A dude named Jonathan and his girlfriend Savannah were selling weed out of their apartment, and they had sold weight to Ace's homie Unique. Unique got in touch with Jonathan and Savannah and said he was sending a friend through to buy some weed. But then 4 dudes showed up at their apartment, so Jonathan and Savannah slammed the door shut and locked it. That's when shots started going off, but luckily nobody got hit. The police booked Unique, and he's the one who told them that Ace was involved with the situation. Savannah also picked Ace out of a photo lineup and said she saw him outside the apartment before the shots started going off. Ace's homie DeAndre Thomas was allegedly involved with the robbery too, and by the time Ace got charged for it, DeAndre Thomas was already in jail for killing Foolio's cousin Zion Brown. According to police, DeAndre Thomas threw a brick through a glass door at the home where Zion Brown and his family lived and started letting off shots. He not only hit Zion, but also shot his 2 teenage sisters. The girls survived, but Zion Brown died from his injuries at the hospital. But before he passed away, Zion named DeAndre Thomas as the shooter. Foolio and Ace already had issues before that, but the murder of Zion Brown is what took the beef to a whole different level. The cops booked Ace for the shooting in Orange Park, but Ace wouldn't give up any info. They interrogated him about a bunch of different crimes around Jacksonville, but the only thing Ace really talked about was a fight that turned into a shooting. Before Ace's brother Trayvon got killed in 2018, DeAndre Thomas had recorded a video of Trayvon throwing hands with an op named Jeremy. The fight started out as a one-on-one, but then it sparked a brawl and shots started going off. The cops asked Ace what went down.
Why did the guns get brought out? Why were all the shots fired?
They started shooting.
They started shooting?
Yeah, the other boy started shooting.
Well, DeAndre shot, because that's very clearly gunshots coming from his hand.
No, DeAndre didn't shoot.
DeAndre didn't shoot.
I promise to. I promise. The other boys, they started shooting.
After the interrogation video leaked, Julio hopped on IG Live.
Hey, Shu was in that room with them people talking. Hello, man. Y'all out here picking and choosing who snitching and who rats. Now, I don't know how Ace got out of that, but I'm hearing that he didn't snitch because the other dudes wasn't shooting or something. I don't know. That's real suspicious, man. Don't tell me y'all out here picking and choosing who a rat and who ain't no rat. Yeah, I'm going to have to dig deep into them to find out what's going on with that, man. I don't know if that man snitched on them or not, but he clearly said them other guys started shooting and not his homie. So maybe he's trying to save his homie. But wouldn't that still be considered telling? Y'all drop it down in the comments and let me know.
Live said that Ace was snitching. Ace didn't actually name anyone who let off shots though. All he really did was try to clear his homie DeAndre Thomas and said that he wasn't shooting. Ace ended up pleading guilty to an accessory charge and got hit with 31 months of probation. But then, the war in Jacksonville went to a whole different level. In 2018, Ace's brother and 2 of his best friends got killed right in front of him. Ace was out celebrating a birthday with his brother Quan and his homies 2, 3, and 4. They had just left a Japanese steakhouse when a vehicle pulled up next to him at an intersection and started letting off shots. Everyone in the car ended up dying, except for Ace. Ace barely survived after the ops shot him 8 times, but that was only the beginning. After the news broke about the shooting, Ace's picture was all over the news and a gun store owner recognized his face. He called the cops and told them Ace had been handling the gun in the shop. So right after Ace got out of the hospital, he got booked for violating his probation. The war between ATK and Foolio's 6 Block crew was getting crazy, and in 2019, some dudes from 6 Block allegedly tried to kill Ace and his homies in Waycross, Georgia. Ace had a show in Waycross, and after it ended, he went back to the hotel with his crew. The ops were already waiting for him there, and when Ace showed up, they popped out and started letting off shots. Ace's homie K-So and ATK Scotty busted back at the ops, but one of Ace's homies got killed. ATK and 6 Block were both losing people, and the cops wanted to take everybody down.
They was going
K-So
back to back,
ended up
hit
getting
for
booked
hit.
on 2 different murder charges. He was arrested for the murder of another rapper named Lil Buck, who had ties to Foolio's gang. While K-So was locked up, he was also charged for the murder of Foolio's friend Bibby, who K-So had dissed in multiple songs. Then in 2023, Ace's homie ATK YBZ got hit with a 4-year sentence for a gun charge in North Carolina. Back in 2021, YBZ got pulled over with some homies in North Carolina, and the cops found him carrying a Glock with a switch. The cops in North Carolina knew all about the war in Jacksonville. The Jacksonville cops have been trying to stop it for years, but now it's getting a lot of attention from the feds and the cops from different states too. Between 2016 and 2018, the cops in Jacksonville made over 800 gang arrests and took 266 guns off the street, but that still didn't slow the violence down. They said there's over 30 active sets in the city, which is crazy for a small city like Jacksonville. Ace and ATK weren't the only ones that the cops were watching though. The cops were all over Foolio too, and were always trying to take him down. Back in 2022, they pulled Foolio over for illegal window tint, but then the situation got sketchy when a prosecutor rode up to the scene and basically told the cops what to do. They ended up taking Foolio to the station and interrogated him for 3 hours about all kinds of—
Hold on. Hold on. In Florida, y'all state prosecutors pull up to crime scene? Bro, I ain't never seen nothing like that. How the hell she telling the police? Oh, man. Florida, y'all this close. So y'all this close to making my list. You know places I don't go. Y'all is this close, bruh. Because y'all doing too much, man. First is all this hurry up with this death penalty stuff. Now, why is the state prosecutor pulling up, telling the police how to search the car and what to look for? This ain't making no sense, man.
The gang crimes going down in Jacksonville, even though he wasn't arrested for any of it. There was a good reason that the cops were watching him so much though. Foolio had already been shot a few different times, and it turns out that one of the dudes who allegedly killed him tried it before. Foolio got shot in Jacksonville in 2023, and the cops say that Sean Gathright is the one who pulled the trigger. Reports say that Sean Gathright might have just been the shooter that got paid to kill Foolio, but rumors say he has ties to ATK and the whole beef with Foolio too. Ace has been dissing Foolio like crazy ever since he died, but in interviews, he's been saying that they were cool. Ace told DJ Academics that he cried when he heard the news about Foolio getting killed.
Julio Foolio from Jacksonville, someone that you know, he lost his life. Where were you when you found out about that?
I was in the bed crying and shit like, damn.
Rest in peace to King Von, man. All these niggas, man, a bunch of King Von clones, goddammit. When King Von said, I cried with Duck, that I done seen so many people say that about they, when he got shot, I cried. When he died, I cried. Lying like a motherfucker.
Niggas out there. Like, shit crazy.
You shed a tear?
Multiple. Cause it's like, damn, life's so short. It's like.
But fans knew that Ace was just clowning them. Ace also said they were best friends for life.
We best friends.
I hate King Von started this shit.
Like buds, man. Bro.
Nah, y'all are best friends. Come on now.
The whole time, Ace was also sipping on Don Julio, which fans also think is a Foolio diss. In the beginning of the video to Game Over, someone pours Ace a glass of Don Julio, and he takes a sip before saying Game Over right to the camera. After Foolio died, A random dude wearing a mask hop on social media and claimed that Ace paid
This clout chasing ass nigga. I knew he didn't do it, nigga. That nigga like, shit, nigga, you couldn't even put the right fit on to make the video, nigga. Well, you're real shiesty out of nothing. You ain't got none of that. This nigga got on an orange cap, you know what I'm saying, with his shirt pulled up over his face. Nigga, you ain't killed nobody, nigga, at all. We knew you wasn't the killer.
him $10K to take out Foolio. He said that it wasn't even a gang beef, and Ace just wanted to kill Foolio because Foolio was dissing too much. The dude was probably just happy to get attention from the situation.
Nigga, we knew you
that
ain't
doesn't
killed
mean
nobody.
That the cops don't think Ace was involved. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Department might not be investigating Ace right now, but Foolio got killed in Tampa, and they might be working on a case against Ace. Rumors say that the feds might get involved and hit ATK with a RICO, and if that happens, Ace could go down with the whole crew for good. Young and Ace is...
Alright, so it's crazy, man. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all this, man. It's your boy Buddha, and I'm out.